Yes, so good day everyone. Welcome to my channel. And yes, today we'll be talking about getting started in C. And from what I can see, yes, this is my first live session, so I would actually like and appreciate your feedback. So, yes, let's start. So, in the meantime, I want to actually get started with some things that I have here. Okay, now, so yes, let's get started. And I'm just trying to set up some things and just try to check out some things. So yes, I'm a full stack web developer. I'm currently studying at TLX and I want to try to become a better developer and become a better programmer at C. So from what I can see here, I think we are cool to go. Well, let me just get some engagements now before I actually go back to my streaming. Now, so let's get started. I'm live now, and let me just get let me get some engagements from my Facebook page before we actually dive in fully. Okay, now let's get started. Now, my experience with C is a very crazy experience. Trying to coming from a background of JavaScript and trying to match up with some other things, that the experience has been very crazy. So basically, I want to actually try to simplify learning C for everyone that is watching this currently. And yes, follow me. You can subscribe and like my content if you are very much passionate about content like this. And yes, I'll sure give you good content if you actually follow me and get to subscribe. I do talk about things related to tech, career, lifestyle, funny videos and all. So this is actually my first live video, live learning section. So I hope it will be a good experience. So let's just dive in and get started. So learning about C. Now, I don't know, I have a book, okay, yes, a document. Now, which is everything you need to get started with C. Now, this was actually gotten from by my school. I got this from my school, my online school, which is ALX. So now let's actually check this out. Everything you need to know to start with C. Now we have what is C, comments, and so let's just get started. Now, most of you don't know what C is. Most of you just know that C is a programming language, but so what is actually C? What makes C special? Now, if I for me, what makes C so special apart from other people is the fact that C lets you program close to the metal. Now, look at what we saw here. C is a general purpose programming language created by Dennis Ritchie at Bell Laboratories in 1972. Yeah, it was created by one man, which was um, person of Dennis Ritchie, and it is a very popular language despite being old. Now, the main reason for its popularity is because it's a fundamental language in the field of computer science. Now, yes, let's just dig up some facts from Wikipedia before we just go to other parts of C. Now, after we delve into what C is here, we're also going to talk about C standardization. Yes, the C standards. Now, C is a general purpose computer programming language. Yes, this is how I actually learn. If I want to learn a new language like this, I just go online, search about the language. So, in my channel, I will not just come here and just teach you. I'll show you my learning process, how I learn, and how you learn better. Because I can't actually give you everything. So, I'll give you the way I learn, and that will actually help a lot. So now, C was the successor to B. Very funny, but you can actually see it here, which was originally developed at Bell Labs by Ritchie between 1972 and 1973. Now, C runs on the Unix architecture. Unix is like a family of multitasking, multi-user operating system. So, now, it was applied to implementing the kernel of the Linux operating system. C is an imperative procedural language. Now, what is imperative? Imperative is a kind of statement used to refer to a programming paradigm of software that uses statements to change the state of a program. Imperative mode actually expresses commands, so we actually get commands from most of what we do, and it's actually cool. Yes, so let me just check the video and the program, see what's going on. Yes, imperative mode actually expresses commands, so you can keep the commands from the comments going on most of what you do, and it's actually cool. Yes, so now before I go further, let me just see what's happening. Sorry, the life of a developer, you just get tired of some things. I don't know, most people have not joined the live session, so I have to so okay, so now the official language or learning manual of the C is the KNRC, if I may say. And what does K and R means? K means by Kenneth Bellingham, and R means Dennis Ritchie. So C is an imperative procedural language. Imperative means command, so it's actually big C's of command. Now, C is a relatively small language, so it makes it more easier to learn. So most C resources are usually very, 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 very limited. They are usually very, very limited, and that's what makes it cool actually. So now, let's just get started. C is an imperative procedural language. All the codes that you write in C has to be inside a function. C files are the source code of your program. Yes. Then you have to compile C files with the compiler, for instance GCC, to create an executable file. So I'll go into that maybe in this live session or in other live sessions. So let's just continue with what we have here. Now, this is an overview of what C is. It has small fixed number of keywords. It has control flow, which is the if else, for loops, do while loops, and switch cases. Now, it has a large number of arithmetic, bitwise, and logic operators. Yes. If you are used to higher programming languages, you know what I mean by bitwise and logical operators. But during the course of our learning together, I'll actually explain in details what that means. Now, relations to other language. Many languages that we see today. Now, what are the pros and cons of C? For me, I can't really pick any cons of C because I've never studied about that before. So, disadvantages of C. Disadvantages of learning C. Lack of object orientation, inefficient memory management. No construction and destruction. So basically, C does not have too much drawbacks, and in fact, most of the languages today are built on C. For example, even JavaScript runs on C, Python, all of them were built with C. For example, let's search languages built with C. Now, what do you see? Java was built with C. JavaScript was built with C. See a list of languages that were built with C. C++ was built with C. C# was built with C. Dart was built with C. A lot of these languages were built with C. Java, JavaScript, LSL, LPC, the name, Objective-C, Perl, PHP, R, Rust, TypeScript, and many of these languages are actually built with C, and that is what actually makes C more interesting to learn. Imagine having learning a language that was used to build more higher level languages, more like an abstraction of different higher level languages, which actually makes sense. So that's why I'm actually interested in learning C, and you should be interested too. I'm not actually imposing that on you, but to actually be cool if you can learn C as a bonus point. If you're a web developer looking to learn other languages, I could suggest C for you. C is a very, very cool language, as it's a multi-purpose language, so it's actually very cool. Now, importance of C. The first importance of C that I'll actually pick is C actually allows you to program close to the metal. So let me just fire up some things. So let me see what we'll be talking about today. I want to get some notepads to document our learning progress. So that will actually make sense. Okay. Now, the first thing we're actually be talking about in C today, we have talked about what C is. Now, I've said it before that C is what is C. We have talked about what is C. Then why should we use C? Is C still popular? What is C used for? Now, these are questions that we are going to answer in this learning session today. I'm just trying to tell you give you much details about C and gives you some reasons why you should learn C. Then C standardization. You are going to also write a hello world program. Hello world program. Then we are going to be talking about the ANSI C. Now throughout my contacts with you guys, I'll be talking a lot on the ANSI C, which is the GNU 89. Then recommendation of the C book, which is the K and RC. Then tips to becoming good at C. Now we have actually done this. What is C? This one has been done. So let's go to the next. So since it is done already, let's just put dot here. Then why should we use C? So let's, instead of me going to telling you too much stories about C, let's just search why should we use C. Now, from what you can see here, they say C is a powerful programming language that enables developers to create sophisticated software systems, especially embedded systems. C is very fast. That's one of the biggest importance of C. It's very, very fast because you are programming closer to the metal, very close to the metal. When I mean close to the metal, you are contacting the kernel, the core part of the you are not relating to core parts of the system. You're not relating to another converter or any other thing. It's just communicating with the system directly. So hence it will be very, very fast and efficient. And plus C is also easy to learn, as you can actually see here. C is easy to learn, and that's why it's a popular choice for many applications. C is portable, meaning that programs written in C can easily be ported to other platforms. Yes, C is very, very portable. Now let's just look at the NIIT.com and see reasons, 7 best reasons why C is actually the best programming language for. Now C is the preferred language for building a strong programming foundation. Yes, C gives you a foundation into different programming concepts. So that's why I'm actually talking about C here. Plus, now C has many concepts that you need to clear about, like classes, objects, polymorphism, inheritance, and other advanced languages like build upon these concepts. Yes, C helps you to find easy understanding of the concepts in programming. It's also simple to understand because it uses blocks to separate pieces of code performing different tasks. All the codes that you write in C must be in a block or a function, and the entry point of your program is your main function. I'll be explaining that in details in our next meeting or consequent sessions. Now, it is also used in embedded programming. What is embedded programming? Embedded programming is like system programming, or you can actually search for that. If I'm actually saying some of these things, you don't understand. Sorry, my network is actually going haywire. Okay, now it's also used in embedded systems, used in creating sophisticated software systems. Now, C actually requires a few aspects of your memory if you actually write good C programs. So C is very very fast and efficient. C is very portable. Yes, it's very very portable. One of the problems you can actually face in C is standardization, and I'll explain what that actually talks about. Now, as you can see, embedded system programming also known as embedded programming, facilitates the development of consumer-facing devices that don't use conventional operating system the way that desktop computers and mobile devices do. Yes. So this is my learning process. Once I'm stuck with any keyword that I don't really understand, I actually go online to actually look it up, and that's the best way to actually learn. And you should be learn in a way that you should be able to explain to someone in the lowest possible way. That's the Feynman learning technique. So now, as we were saying, it is simple. It is used in embedded programming. It forms the basis of C++ and Java. It is fast. We have said this before. Yes, you can use C to build many PC games because it's actually fast. So it will make your game very efficient, and it will make it consume less memory and system assets or system components. Now, it gives you the best of both worlds. Now, there are three levels of programming language: low level, mid level, high level. Low level language process programs faster, while high language are more user and developer friendly. So the C is a mid level language that combines the best of low level language and the best of high level languages. So now, so that's all for why you should learn C, why you should use C. Now, let's answer the question: is C still popular? Yes, I can say C is very 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 popular. C is very 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 popular. Even your CS50 still talks about C in large details. So is C still popular? So now, C is very very popular. It has been there for long and is here to stay. Like, C is here to stay because it is still used for different programming needs. It's a multi-purpose programming language, and it's like a father of many languages. So what do you expect? It has come to stay. C is going to be with us till we actually find other ways to make our program very very fast and efficient with so much high level formats. Now, there's no doubt that C programming language is here to stay, as I've said earlier, and it has been around for decades and is still widely used in various applications. Now, while other languages have come and gone, C has remained the popular choice for many developers. So a good resource, that you can actually learn from is simplylearn.com. This is a very very good resource for learning C. When I was stuck in learning functions, I learned it from Simply Learn, which is actually very very cool. So now, we have talked about is whether C is still very very popular. Now, what is C used for? C is used for a lot of things. Now, look at what I was talking about, K and RC. We are still coming to something like this. And ANSI C and ISO C, we still coming to it like this. These are C standards. Did you talk about? No, this is already getting complex. So this is not serving us well. So let's just get what C is used for in general. Now, C is a general computer programming language. You see Simply Learn again, so is one of the best resources out there for learning C. Also, you can also learn C using resources for learning C. Learn C. I can actually take one of the CS50 courses